it says the product of a plus 3 and negative 2a squared plus 15a plus 6 is negative 2a cubed plus xa squared plus 51a plus 18. And now we want to find the value of x. So as you can see, they're specifying that we have a product, right? So we're going to have essentially an equation where the left-hand side or the right-hand side is up to you, really. But just for simplicity, I'm making the product into, sorry, I'm turning the product, which is a plus 3 and negative 2a squared plus 15a plus 6, and I'm putting that or placing that to the left-hand side. So this is negative 2a squared, and this is plus 15a plus 6. And this is going to be equal to, as you can see, negative 2a. And I don't think we're going to fit, so let me move this. Okay, so we have a plus 3, and this is going to be multiplied to negative 2a squared plus 15a. And this is going to be plus 6, and this is equal to this, which is negative 2a cubed plus xa squared, and this is plus 51a, and this is plus 18. Okay, great. So now that we have that, we have to expand the whole thing and try to simplify as much as we can, and later on we're going to see what happens to our xa squared. So again, we're just applying the FOIL method, so you multiply a times negative 2a squared. So that becomes negative 2a cubed, right? The next one would be to multiply a times 15a, so that would be plus 15a squared. Next up, we have 6 times a, which is going to be positive 6a, right? And then your inner term, so outer term and then your inner term. So you have negative 6a, and this is squared. Moving on to 15 times 3, so that's going to be 45, and this is positive 45a. And when you multiply 3 times 6, that's going to be 18, right? And everything is going to be equal to negative 2a cubed plus xa squared, and this is plus 51a plus 18. And maybe I can move this. Yeah, I just wanted to have everything in just one line. I know it's a bit smaller, but I think it's easier to cancel things out. Okay, so great, we have that. Okay, so as you can see, you have an 18 here and an 18 here. So if you move this 18 to the other side or the other way around, you're going to cancel that 18 out ultimately. So that's why I'm canceling this out right now, because it's 0. And then what I'm trying to do now is I'm grouping my like terms. So again, you have negative 2a cubed here. This cancels out with the negative 2a cubed, because if you move this to the opposite side or this to the opposite side, you get a positive 2a cubed, and that just becomes 0, right? Now if you look at 51a, so that's right here. What else? You have 45 and 45a, and you have 6a, right? So maybe we can add 45 and 6. So 45 plus 6 is going to be 51a. So these two actually adds up to 51a, right? Maybe we can write that. And then we have this 15 minus 6, so that becomes 9a squared, right? So this is a like term, or these two rather are like terms. Then you have 51a, which is equal to xa squared, and this is 51a. So as you can see, this 51a can also cancel out and result to 0 because they're both positive. And moving this to the opposite side, we just turn it into negative 51a, so that just cancels out, right? Because it's 0. And then you get to this point where you have a squared over here, so that means x must be 9. So that's why you know that the value of x is 9. And let's take a look at what they did. Okay, so they expanded. You have negative 2a cubed, right? So that's on the left-hand side, plus 15a squared, plus 6a minus 6a squared, plus 45a plus 18. This is absolutely right. And then on the right-hand side was basically base from the given. So that's negative 2a cubed plus xa squared plus 51a plus 18. Okay, great. So that's done. And then they simplified this, right? As you can see, we canceled out the negative 2a cubed, 9a squared remained. We had 51a as well, right? And then we had the 18 and the 18 on this side. And ultimately the 51a is going to cancel out, right? So yeah, so their value is x is equal to 9. Okay, so we don't have anything to correct because this is perfect. So perfect solution and answer. Okay, solution is correct.